particular day sometime in October 2013, which originally meant for a leadership conference, was turned out to be the birth of CCF Abu Dhabi. Through the guidance of Pastor Joey Geronimo, the pastor of CCF Internet Church and mentor of leaders of different satellites in the Middle East, Angelo Carrion and Philip Valencia accepted the challenge from God. On the first day of November 2013, CCF Abu Dhabi was launched at Foodlands Restaurant in Airport Road, with 28 people who attended the event. These people had continued to meet every Friday morning discussing GLC1 materials.
With an average of 30 to 40 attendees and 2 ministries then, it was indeed a challenge to raise up volunteers because of the low number of attendees.
After like 4 months, we started the worship service. God started bringing people in the room, and the place got filled in a span of more than 1 year. That motivated us to look for an alternative place to hold the service. The church kept on praying for God's leading for another venue because of the threat of getting evicted by the continuous change of rules of the tourism authority. And when Stress for Success Catalyst program in Grand Mercure was organized in the evenings, little did we know that this is already God's answer to our prayer. And in July 2015, the evening service of CCF Abu Dhabi began.
But when God said, I will build the church, as the need of the church increases, God has been so faithful in bringing volunteers to CCF Abu Dhabi. And by God's grace, the average church attendees increased to 100 to 130, and there are currently 71 volunteers working in 9 various ministries.
God causes the growth of the church attendees and volunteers through discipleship group.
Here we experience the joy and blessing of having a spiritual family who care and pray for one another. And more than this, it becomes an avenue for spiritual growth towards Christ-likeness and accountability as well. And eventually, we will be equipped in order to disciple others.
The beauty of the group is that it's a place to be real. People experience a sense of belongingness and they are free to open up and share their pains. Through the group, our strong and deep relationship with others and especially with God was established. It is here that we are encouraged, equipped, and challenged to be more like Christ in every aspect of our being. And we were motivated to make Christ committed followers as well.
As the group members actively engage in discipling those who respond to the good news of salvation, more were encouraged to attend our Friday services and eventually became not just a member but a new discipler. This is where multiplication happens.
In December of 2015, CCF Abu Dhabi has grown from 16 D groups to 29 active D groups. And from 20 D group leaders, we now have 31 D group leaders. D group population is now averaging to 180 regular members. Last September, my wife and I, together with COS Richard and Corina, attended the CCF Middle East Conference. We are so blessed to share with you the God-sized goal given to CCF International Church Planting 2020 vision of 180,000 D groups and 1.8 million members by year 2020. As Dr. Bill Rice said, set goals so big that unless God helps you, you will be a miserable failure.
CCF Middle East has its own God-sized goals to contribute. Here in Abu Dhabi, we are privileged to take part of this God-given vision to expand His kingdom. Our goal for 2017 is to raise up 80 D group leaders, 80 D groups with a total satellite population of 360 attendees, and to plant 2 city churches by 2020. There are more people to reach in different key areas of Abu Dhabi. In Luke 10:2, Jesus told them, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few." Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into his harvest field.
We pray that the mission that God has given to us in CCF Abu Dhabi will be embraced by each and every one of us, for this is his mandate in Matthew chapter 28, verse 18 to 20.
In CCF Abu Dhabi,
We honor God
And we make Christ committed followers who will make Christ committed followers.
And this is possible
Because we are united
Empowered
in Christ.